Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about our next liberating structure, that is wicked question. Let me share my screen with you all. You may have been into a situation where your organization or leadership would like to launch a new initiative or maybe new product, but the ground reality is different. The people who are going to work on that initiative or the product are still in the yes, but, or maybe either or thinking. The purpose of this liberating structure is actually to convert that but into and. Right? As in a professional, you really want to be successful in your professional life. You really want to boost your career, which means you may have to work hard. You may have to spend more time on your office, but you have a family to support. They also need your time, right? So how can you manage both of them simultaneously? How can we launch a new strategy while keeping everyone involved into it? Right? So this actually helps in evaluating on both sides of that new initiative or maybe even your personal work. Right? So how does it work? So it all starts with making an invitation. Right? Making an invitation maybe in a form of often a template. How is that we are dash and we are dash both simultaneously? For example, let's take an example. How is that we can launch new products while still supporting our existing products and customer? If you leave out the and part, if your focus is just on how can we launch new product, people will always come up within a but situation. Hey, if we are going to launch new product, but what will happen to the existing product? What will happen to the existing customer? So the purpose here is to come up with a question which talks about both or which covers both part of it, right? And the other thing, this liberating structure is not to find out a solution. The purpose of this liberating structure is to find out a question, a strong question, a wicked question. The outcome of this liberating structure can go as an input to other liberating structure, creating a string of liberating structure. And the next liberating structure may help you in finding out the solution for this wicked question. After the invitation, the invitation will be made to a small group, maybe in a group of 4 to 6 participants, or it can be applicable to actually to an entire group. What do they need? They need a paper pencil or any other mechanism through which they can record their finding. Right. So the way it works is, first you have to introduce the concept, give them an sample also, right, or maybe an example. Individually, they have to spend 5 minutes to create their question. Then in a group of 4 to 6, the smaller group, they come up with maybe their most wicked question. Right? They don't have to come up with a 6 or 7. Even if they have just one which they really think that this is the most wicked question they can generate, that's good. Then they go and share it with the entire bigger group. Again, 5 minutes. Then the bigger group, the entire groups collaborate together and select the most wicked questions. Right? So let me repeat, how does it work? It all starts with making an invitation by sharing some examples, or you can put that example in or in a template in form of a flip chart, or maybe in a common place where a participant can look at it. The participants are divided into a smaller group of 4 to 6. They need a paper pencil or any other mechanism for recording their question. Right? Give them a challenge actually. Hey, how can we do this while doing this? How can we support both of them simultaneously? That should be the challenge they should get. And then on top of it, they have to prepare their question. Right? First individually, then in a group of 4 to 6, then as in a whole group. And then the entire group will come up with their top few wicked question. These wicked question will go as an input to our next liberating structure for finding out a solution for it. Right? Some of the tricks and traps. Right. Make sure that the participants are evaluating both sides of it. Right? They have converted that but or into and. How is that we are dash and we are dash both simultaneously? avoid getting into that blame game, avoid getting into those nasty questions, right? This structure is not for blaming leadership or blaming the team. Keep it time box, and if you need, you can run it multiple rounds, right? Again, if your group is not necessarily every group will be able to create a wicked question, but as in a bigger group, if you are able to create even just one wicked question, that would be a good achievement, right? Don't worry about it, right? And you may always have those people who are really great in this skill, and this is the time for them to shine and inspire others. Some of the examples. How can we allow our teams to be autonomous or self-organizing while keeping everyone to be aligned to the organization goal? We want to maintain a balance between both, right? For an parenting advice, how can we raise our children to be very loyal or attached to the family, and very independent individually simultaneously, right? Again, we are using and, not but. How can we dedicate to our work and being fully present for our family simultaneously? We are trying to focus on both sides. With limited people, how can we launch new products while supporting our existing products simultaneously? Keep using the word both, simultaneously, and, right? And again, these questions will go as an input to the next liberating structure. For example, maybe as simple as maybe 1 to 4 all. People can pick up on a question and then they do that brainstorming and come up with a best answer for it, right? Again, this is more inspired from the book, which is available on Amazon or other website, and there is a website available, liberatingstructure.com, where you can find all these information. There's an app available on the Play Store on Liberating Structure. So I hope you have found it useful. Please do subscribe to our channel. Please do provide your feedback, but be polite and kind. Thanks.